Cardano ADA has had an incredible run. It was trading at 15 cents per coin a year ago, and within 10 months, it had reached an all-time high of $2.96 per unit, representing a nearly 20x multiple. Stay tuned to find out what Charles Hoskinson said will push Cardano to 100x. Welcome to Cardano Future. If you want to win a $25 cash giveaway, check our comment section below and join our giveaway. Without further ado, let's dive in. When Charles Hoskinson quit his consulting job in April 2013 to launch the Bitcoin Education Project, my parents thought I was crazy, he says. Everybody thought I was crazy, but I said, no, I got it all figured out. Hoskinson met Vitalik Buterin at the online school and went on to become one of Ethereum's 8 original co-founders. Eventually, disagreements arose regarding the project's structure. It was a boardroom brawl, he says. Hoskinson desired to accept venture capital and establish a for-profit entity with a more formal governance structure. Buterin wished to keep Ethereum as a non-profit with open-source, decentralized governance. And in June 2014, Hoskinson left Ethereum. After a 6-month sabbatical, during which he considered returning to mathematics, he was approached by former Ethereum colleague Jeremy Wood to form IOHK, an engineering firm that builds cryptocurrencies and blockchains for corporations, governments, and academic institutions. Cardano, a public blockchain and smart contract platform that hosts the ADA cryptocurrency, is IOHK's flagship project. With a market cap of $57,677,332,393, ADA is now the 6th largest cryptocurrency, just 3 spots behind Ethereum. IOHK's stake in ADA is worth more than $1 billion. IOHK also manages Ethereum Classic, which has a market capitalization of around $3 billion. Cardano is gearing up for a comeback. In November, the Cardano price suffered a setback. In November, ADA fell by more than 40% from its peak to its lowest level. As a result, its total market capitalization fell to around $49 billion. This was significantly less than its all-time high of $90 billion. Its ranking has also plummeted from 3rd to 6th. The ADA price has been under intense pressure in recent months as investors closely monitor Cardano's ecosystem. The network's biggest challenge is that the deployment of decentralized applications, or DApps, in its ecosystem has been slow. According to the daily chart, the ADA price has been in a major bearish trend over the last few weeks. The coin has dropped roughly half its value since its all-time high. It has also deviated from the 25-day exponential moving average, or EMA. The MACD has dropped below the zero line. In the meantime, the coin has developed a falling wedge pattern. A wedge is typically interpreted as a bullish signal in price action analysis. As a result, a contrarian case can be made that Cardano will rebound in December. If this occurs, expect it to rise to at least $3. The coin could also fall below $1 in the alternative scenario. Ever since Alonzo Hardfork's release, the protocol's network activity has increased. According to analysts, the Ethereum killer could be the most legitimate alternative to the current ETH ecosystem. Cardano and Ethereum have long been viewed as competitors in the cryptocurrency community. Cardano, according to Romain Pellerin, Chief Technology Officer at Input Output, will be on par with Ethereum once smart contracts are launched, with a lower carbon footprint. Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson previously argued that Tesla should accept ADA as payment after Elon Musk stated that his company would halt Bitcoin payments due to the environmental damage caused by mining operations. Cardano, unlike BTC and Ethereum, does not require high levels of energy consumption because it is based on proof of stake. Cardano has not reached new highs since September, and the introduction of smart contracts did not appear to have much of an impact on the price. Cardano's network activity has increased since the blockchain-enabled users created decentralized applications, or DApps, on its network. 2 projects that are currently in development are the NFT marketplace Theos and the Indigo protocol, which allows participants to trade real-world assets on the blockchain. Even as Ethereum will take months to fully transition to a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, Cardano has already been running on this type of algorithm with success. Cardano, which has grown significantly in transaction volume and market capitalization over the last year, could easily have an advantage over Ethereum. Hoskinson recently argued that because Cardano is a future-proof design and the development team is systematically building towards it together, with the strongest and most engaged community brick by brick, there is no need for a magical Cardano 2. According to prominent analyst Lark Davis, Cardano is about to start taking off again, as a lot of development in the DeFi industry, including Ardana and SundaeSwap, is about to kick off, which he claims will drive increased demand for ADA. Cardano has grander plans than collectibles and farming yield. The project aims to provide a financial link to emerging markets' trillions of dollars of illiquid wealth. Earlier this year, Cardano announced a collaboration with the Ethiopian Ministry of Education to create blockchain IDs for the country's 5 million students. That's the same blockchain that's now ready to host decentralized finance apps on its ecosystem. Cardano's long-awaited Alonzo hard fork has initially launched a new era of smart contracts on the blockchain. The proof-of-stake platform can now host decentralized applications, or DApps, in the highly competitive decentralized finance, or DeFi space as a result of this new capability. However, the Securities and Exchange Commission Chairman Gary Gensler recently made some significant noise complaints about the unregulated Wild West of DeFi, telling the Wall Street Journal that DeFi projects are not exempt from regulations. Charles Hoskinson, CEO of Cardano developer Input Output Hong Kong, in a video interview with Forecast.news said, "We will see over the next few months to years some form of a crackdown. That means that the next generation of DeFi is up for grabs." Hoskinson compares the potential surge in DeFi regulations to the 2017 ICO upheavals, in which global crackdowns on questionable crypto projects and outright scams shut down waves of companies, but also resulted in the creation of new financing models that gave birth to a new generation of projects like ICP and Solana. Cardano sure did not make it to the first wave of DeFi, in which it produced stars like Uniswap, MakerDAO, and many others. Nonetheless, despite referring to DeFi's current state as a bubble, Hoskinson remains bullish on the company in the long run. Cardano's founder claims that the company has always had its sight set on the so-called second wave of DeFi. "We need governance, certification, insurance, regulation on these things, metadata identity, and you need to decentralize at the same time," Hoskinson said. "The next wave of DeFi will do it with a straight face and will be much more difficult to regulate in the traditional sense. Cardano is built in such a way that it would be ready for the second wave." The main attraction of such staking solutions in the Cardano network is that they are quickly becoming a viable alternative to bank savings accounts, which have been rendered virtually useless by the recent global economic downturn. As some banks offer negative interest rates and inflation rates in some countries reach double digits, the need for additional sources of income has been a matter of survival for many people in developing countries. The DeFi market provides such solutions with no high barriers to entry or insurmountable thresholds for retail investors. With a relatively high APY of 5.09% for 20 days of asset holding, as well as the security and flexibility it provides users in terms of asset management, the Cardano blockchain is quickly becoming one of the industry's leaders in the staking sector. As the DeFi sector heats up and cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum become out of reach for the vast majority of decentralized market participants due to their high prices, alternatives like Cardano are becoming more appealing to both retail and institutional investors. Despite the recent drop in price following its delisting from eToro, there is a good chance that Cardano will see a price increase driven by staking supporters. With this, we have come to an end. Thank you for watching the video. The content in this video is for educational purposes only, and hence should not be considered as financial advice. We all know that the crypto market is highly volatile, and by the time you watch this video, the prices would have changed to a whole new level, so all the financial decisions should be made after doing your wide-spectrum research. Also, make sure that you like this video, comment down your thoughts regarding this video, and also do not forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated about the latest crypto news.